Hey, my beautiful, handsome air signs. Welcome to Amy's Insight. Thank you for being here with me today. Today, we're going to cover the rest of October, or whenever you come across this reading, these messages are meant to find you. In this reading, I'm only going to cover air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. If you want to know about the other signs, go to my channel. I've uploaded other readings for predictions and pick a cards if you're into that. And yeah, only take what resonates. If you want a reading specific to your situation, I am available for private readings, and my contact information is in the description box below. All right, let's start off with the sign of Gemini. All right, Gemini, let's pull your oracle cards first, and then we'll get into your tarot and your charms. All right, Spirit, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, what do they have going on this month? Let's do Geminis. Oh, these two wanted to come out. All right. Okay. Yes, and Lifesaver. Let's get you a situation card. Wow. Okay. Let's see. I don't want to get ahead of myself over here. Tell me about Gemini. Guardian of the Heart. Okay. Let's get you a little monster card. That boy is a monster. That boy is a monster. Okay. What I'm talking about. Oh, you're getting doubles. Well, you are double bodied, Gemini. There's that. Okay. Suspicion in reverse and mask. Oh, the plot thickens and we haven't even gotten to the plot yet. Okay. Spirit. What does Gemini have going on this month? What do they need to know about their month ahead? Soul contract. Shut the front door. Hidden agenda. Oh. I'm telling you, Gemini, something's up, ain't it? What is going on for Gemini? What is going on for Gemini? Chained. Okay. Heart to heart. And let's finish off with your tea leaves here. All right, Spirit. What's Gemini got going on this month? Oh, ring and okay. Okay. Well, sheesh. That's enough. We got a lot of cards here. Gemini. What you got going on, honey? Oh my goodness. Okay. So it's a busy period for you. For sure. All right. Your first card here. We've got number 40 here with contract. You're saying yes. Some of you, there's proposal. You're proposing to someone or someone's proposing to you. There's some type of contract going on. Soul contracts and contract. Okay, so deep karmic bonds bring responsibilities and life lessons, relationship strain caused by codependency and conflict. Let's get you a relationship message that says, even with this distance, I know we are never truly apart. Our bond is stronger than any obstacle. I'll cross any boundary to reach you. What? Right, somebody's age could be 44. Okay. Lifesaver, you are not alone in this storm as you grasp for air. Salvation appears. And a breath away from safety. Relationship message is, I feel your presence in the abyss, our connection deep despite the distance. I reached out to save you, but you chose the depths. Perhaps you were never meant to resurface with me. Some of you are in a contract, a soul contract, a bond that's very difficult for you to break free from. And others of you, there's something about feeling like the time is running out. You're very deep in connection. This could be business or romance. I get strongly it's more romance because we've got the heart here. But for those of you where your love is not on your mind or you've got no one, you don't want anyone, it could be something else. Guardian of the heart, guard your mind and find inner peace. And then here it's soul contracts, fated connections, karmic relationships, spiritual agreements destined to meet. Single Geminis, if you are single and looking, you could meet someone, or even if you're not looking, someone could come in as a gift. You're suspicious though. Hidden agenda, secret intentions, manipulation disguised as kindness, hidden motivations, too helpful to trust. Yeah, there's something about someone in your life, someone giving you something and you feel like, okay, what's the catch? You're being warned, okay? Pay attention. Any red flags? Because there's a lot of red here. Codependency, unhealthy attachment weighed down. Deep conversations, intimate discussions, blunt and honest. Okay, so you want honesty from whoever it is that you're dealing with, but there's definitely something about you're being tied or connected to someone this month. Okay, let's see. Let's get the rest of your message. We've got suspicion in the reverse and then mask. So I'm getting you are going to find out somebody's true intentions. If there is any hidden agenda, that's what you're discovering. Here with ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So I definitely get proposal or commitment for some of you here. And then here it's dealings or relationship with a woman. We've got archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. And then we've got peacock, beware of great pride. This could be a message for you, or this could be a warning about whoever it is that you're dealing with. Okay. Let's look at suspicion here from the Horror Oracle. Suspicion in the reverse. Suspicious. Invasion of the Body Snatchers, directed by Philip Kaufman from 1978. Though that year could be significant, Philip or Kaufman. Okay. Don't be trapped by old concepts. There are times when it can feel like everything, those around us, even society at large, is changing at a disorienting pace. A cosmic disorder introduced to the way we thought life would always be. Holding on to our individual perspective can be exhausting, and the temptation to give in can be overwhelming. Is this new way of thinking really bad? Just for being new? Okay, so in the reverse it says, sleep on it. It may all seem less complicated in the morning. Right, so you're being advised not to, make a decision right away. Think about this. I'm getting for some of you Geminis, you've been dealing with someone you've been trying to break a contract with. And it's like you're being pressured into committing or into doing something that you're not too entirely sure about. This person has a hidden agenda. We're going to find out what the hell that is, Gemini. Yes, we are. All right, let's look at mask. Okay, mask. And it says Friday the 13th, directed by Sean S. Cunningham, 1980. That year could be significant. Who are you? Who is anyone really? Behavior and demeanor can disguise an identity as well as any mask. Those with an agenda may be those we least suspect, especially if we encounter them in a jovial atmosphere or scenic circumstances. If deception is revealed, it may come in a sudden piercing moment of recognition. We had known the truth all along. Upright, be wary of misdirection. The signs are there to be seen. Ooh, Gemini. This is an important period for you, honey. Yes, it is. Someone has got a hidden agenda, and it's about a commitment or some type of agreement in your life. And be careful that you're not pressured or put in a place where you feel you have to agree to something that you're not entirely sure of. What you need to find out or what you need to know about a person is going to be very evident this month. And it's not going to be surprising or shocking to you. It's like, yeah, I knew that was happening. I knew that was coming. I knew this person's motivation, period. All right. Now, single Geminis, you could meet someone if you're open to it. Just when you get into this relationship, if you're dealing with someone that recently got out of something toxic in their life, they could have a karmic person attached to them, and this can complicate y'all's connection. Or maybe this is your own energy where you are involved with someone or you're trying to break free from some type of agreement or some type of contract, whether it's love or something else. Before you get involved elsewhere, make sure that you're free and clear of this hot mess over here. Okay. Now, I feel I want to put these over here, right here. That's because we pulled a bunch of cards for you. All right, let's get into let's do your astro dice and see what energies you're working with the rest of this month. All right, Spirit, when it comes to Gemini, what do they need to know about their month ahead? Some of you are coming into contracts where there's something that's not being revealed to you. Make sure you review everything closely before you say yes. All right, so we got the 11th house, which is a house of networking. In Gemini, that's your own house. And we got the North Node. All right, so your destiny, 1111. Yeah, some of you are definitely meeting a soulmate, or there's something about having a soul contract with someone. But the North Node in Gemini in the 11th house is about expression. Some of you could have online presence or something about your visibility. You connect with a collective here with the 11th house, Aquarius energy. Okay, so it's something about fulfilling your destiny. You're meant to get out there. I get social media very strongly. Some of you could be into astrology or tarot, maybe divination, something with the stars, maybe astronomy, or you've got a very scientific mind, or that's your field. But it is about expression. It's also about friendships, acquaintances, the groups, the organizations that you belong to. Some of you have been a part of a contract or a part of a collective, and that is you're meant to find your tribe, or it's something about you're really identifying or resonating with certain ways of thinking. It's like you're changing your long-term goals. Also, that seems to be, it's like you want to fulfill destiny, and it's a period of you tweaking so that you can reach that goal. All right, but let's get some tarot to add to your message. I am not satisfied with the way these are placed. Let me see if I can make some more room up here on my desk. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, these threw me off because there were way too many. Suspicious man. We'll put that there. All right, Spirit, when it comes to Gemini, what do they need to know about the rest of October or whenever they come across this reading? Some of you, like the agency that you work for, if you work for an agency, there's more visibility there, or maybe you have your own business. If you do have your own business, I'm getting like you're in the limelight. Whatever it is that you do, you're putting yourself out there and being seen. All right, Spirit, tell me, what is happening for Gemini? Oh. Okay, we have got the Five of Lightning in the reverse. Okay, you're not conflicted. You're avoiding conflict, period. Okay, what's happening here? And then we've got the King of Potions in the reverse. That's the King of Cups in the reverse. Oh no. Okay, let's keep going. Hold on. We've got the Eight of Potions. Okay. All right, so Gemini, you're being warned that there is a toxic ass, emotionally unstable, shady son of a biscuit in your energy. Yes. Let's raise this up a little bit. Yeah, this King of Cups, be careful of emotional manipulation. Someone could have a drinking problem. You're conflicted about whether to allow this person in. Some of you might decide that, you know what? I'm not too happy. I think I'm going to take my little cups and leave. Because something is no longer emotionally satisfying, or it is emotionally draining. All right, Spirit, what's happening with Gemini here? What's happening? Okay, the Devil, Capricorn energy. Yeah, so something is toxic, and that's what you're trying to avoid here. Emotional manipulation for sure, some of you guys. Bad habits. Someone could have a dog. All right, and then we've got the Five of Potions in the reverse. You're not upset about this. This is not a loss to you. You're recovering. You're like, you know what? I know what I want, and this is not it. Someone is trying to be charming, trying to get into your good graces, and you're like, the cup is empty. Two of Potions reversed. We're a mismatch. You feel disconnected from someone. You're trying to break free because you're looking at other opportunities. Gemini, something or someone else is catching your eye this month. You're very clear. Your emotions are clear as far as what you want. Here with Death in the background, Scorpio energy, you want change. And that's what you're experiencing. You're putting an end to something that has been very taxing on you. Okay. Yeah. Not confused. Not dealing with emotionally unstable people. You're like, get some therapy. I'm out of here. All right, Spirit, what's happening here, Gemini? Now, for others of you where this is not pertaining to love, this can indicate a person that is trying to be a part of your life. Whether it's, I feel mostly it's an emotional connection. This might be a friend or a family member where they're trying to charm their way. Something about very enticing. They're trying to entice you. This could even be over drinks. Okay, tell me about the Lightning in the reverse. What is this about? This Five of Lightning in the reverse. What is this about? The Ace of Cups, Ace of Potions. Yeah, you're very clear. You see clearly through somebody's intentions. You're like, I know what you about. My eyeball is open. Tell me about this King of Potions in the reverse. We've got the Six of Candles in the reverse. All right. Yeah. Someone less than ideal. Someone salty. Queen of Pumpkins in the reverse. Someone is after this for greedy. And then the Eight of Candles in the reverse. Yeah, this person that's approaching you, they're not the best at communicating. They're not revealing the whole truth. They're holding, I can't say that they're hiding something, but it feels that way. Or they're not revealing something to you. Because I'm getting that it's for selfish gratification or for their own interest, or there could be even another person involved in this that doesn't allow y'all's connection or y'all's contract to move forward. What is this? Someone talks a good game. They're very cocky, or they act like they've got all their shit together. I'm getting Cancer and Capricorn. All right, tell me about the Eight of Potions here. We've got the Eight of Pumpkins in the reverse. Yeah, someone's not putting in the work or the effort. They just talk a good game. You're not investing in this. You're like, no. Respectfully, I have to keep it pushing. Bye. Okay, tell me about the master here. What's going on here with the devil? We've got the king of lightning. Yeah, that's you. You've got clarity. Amidst all this darkness, you're like, I know. Look at his expression here. You're like, I know what you up to. You think you have me in the dark. You think I'm over here. No, I got my little, what this is. I got my candle in the dark. Tell me about this 5 of potions in the reverse. It says oil of boil. Okay, we've got the knight of candles and then the 2 of potions in the reverse. When it comes to a connection in your life, you feel that someone is non-committal. They're giving you the sun, the moon, and the stars, but in reality, they're full of shit, and you know it. And if you try to ignore it, you're fooling yourself. 6 of potions in the reverse. Think of dead man's toes. Think of the negative memories you've shared with this person. What has this person put you through? Don't you want something better? Ace of pumpkins, something more tangible. Page of lightning reverse. Right now, you might not see it, or you might think that something is too far off, but it's not. It's closer than you think, Gemini. Don't accept offers. Don't commit. Don't engage, because this person is not who they are pretending to be. And you can pay the price down the road. You don't want to end up like this woman. Get yourself out of a toxic situation. It's already toxic. Now, if you commit and you agree to some type of contract, you're going to be tied down and chained. This is unhealthy. Like I said, put this, whether it's business or love or whatever situation, there's something better for you on the horizon. Someone that you're going to connect to wholly. There's a better love offer. There's a better friend. There's a better business connection. Okay, this isn't it. Of course, do what you want. Let's get you more. Tell me about this 5 of lightning in the reverse with the ace of potions. What's happening here? Tell me about this 5 of lightning in the reverse with the ace of cups. 7 of wands. Yeah. Protect yourself. Stand your ground. You're like, I said no. Knight of wands. Let me get on my horse and go. 6 of swords. Let me heal. Let me move on. You're being advised to move on. All right, tell me about the king of potions in the reverse with the 6 of candles in the reverse. You have someone super arrogant in your energy that feels that they're going to pull the wool over your eyes, Gemini. All right, tell me about this king of potions in the reverse. The ace of pentacles are trying to entice you with this new offer. Okay. Oops. The emperor Endicott. Yeah, they're like, I'm standing on business. I'm secure. I'm very confident. This is honest. This is fair. 3 of wands. But in reality, they're still making plans, and they're making plans about the long term. But look, then we have the 5 of swords. And then look, even in this image, we have got a person that has a rope attached to another person. I had never worked with this deck before. But look, the guy has the axe in his hand, and he's like, I can cut this rope off whenever I want, and then I can get the book out of here. Okay. Knight of swords. Yeah, somebody's trying to pressure you into a commitment or some type of agreement because they see the long term with you. Knight of cups, the Enoch, that's the tower. But you know what? Someone has a drinking problem. Someone has personality problems. Like there's like mood swings I'm getting. Someone has an explosive temper, or something about their temper could be quite off. Or this person could cause you to lose your temper, Gemini. So put yourself where you fit, right? But again, how you'll know who this person is someone that is put together, someone that has their own business, or they stand on business. They're very well dressed, very well spoken. You're attracted to them for sure. They're a handsome devil. All right. Tell me about the 8 of potions with the 8 of pumpkins in the reverse. The High Beatrice, the high priestess. Trust your intuition when it comes to this. Pisces energy. 5 of pentacles. Otherwise, it's going to lead to loss. Financial loss, emotional loss, feeling out of place. And there's secrets here. Confusion. Adelaide the Hierophant. There's a lesson to be learned in this. 7 of Pentacles. Some of you have gone back and forth over the last 7 years, perhaps the last 7 months. I get years in some cases. Maybe you're committed to this person and you're not sure whether to make this work or to keep it pushing. But you're being strongly advised to think of the past with this individual. Now, if this is regarding a new business or some new venture in your life, you're being advised to look at previous experiences. What did you do? Did it work out? If it didn't work out, are you sure you want to go there with this person? Like, make sure you ask a lot of questions and do your research. Tell me about the devil with the lightning here, the king of lightning. But I'm getting this, Gemini. You're no fool. Page of Pentacles, you're like, oh, it's a small offer. I guess it's got potential. I guess. All right. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. Yeah, I see the potential. It could go from the Page to the King. I think it could be successful, but it's going to take its time, right? We go from the Page to the King of Pentacles and we're missing the Queen, and the Knight is right here, right? The Woodsman, that's the Hermit. You're being asked to reflect. Don't skip any steps. When it comes to business, make sure that you take all the necessary steps, that you review all the contracts, you get in touch with the right people so that you're not at a financial loss. If it's business, this could be successful. And even if it's regarding a connection, but it's like you need to find out what it is that they're hiding from you. If you're suspicious about something, ask. Don't jump to conclusions. Don't assume. Ask. This person could have an unhealthy person. If it's not the person you're dealing with, they are still connected to something or someone that has a hold on them. Give me one more right here with this King of Lightning and the Devil. What does Gemini need to know? The Woodsman, the Hermit, Virgo energy, King of Cups, Three of Cups, Two of Pentacles. For some of you, you could be connected to a person that has unfinished business elsewhere and they go back and forth. You're being advised to take your time before you jump into anything. Same thing with business. There could be a third person involved in this proposal or this connection. Spirit, clarify this Five of Cups in the reverse with the Two of Potions reversed and the Knight of Candles. What's happening here? The Two of Cups. You've got a good commitment on the way. But look, person's wearing a mask. You don't know all the details, okay? King of Cups. They could be hiding emotion or resentment or frustration, have legal matters. What is going on? What is this person hiding? Spirit, what does Gemini need to know about this person coming in? What does Gemini need to know about this person coming in? Judgment, that it's a wake-up call, that you've got to decide. Nine of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, that someone feels like they're running out of time. Eight of Cups. All right, so I'm getting someone is not ready to commit, but they come towards you asking to commit and marry, even though they're not ready yet. But they fear that you're going to walk away if they don't. That's very specific. And that's for those of you that are dealing with someone that has been off and on, non-committal. Scorpio energy coming through. When it comes to business, there could be something about taxes or legal matters here that this person's not telling you about. Spirit, okay, this one flipped over. Of Swords, there's a decision or they're waiting on a legal decision. Spirit, when it comes to business or outside connections, something about timing, what is happening here for Gemini? What do they need to know about this business endeavor if it's business? The Eight of Cups, that someone is turning their back or trying to ignore something. This could be with a water sign, strong Cancer. The Greg, okay, this is the Fool. The Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Cups. All right, okay. So those of you, when it comes to business, if you play your cards right and you ask all the necessary questions, you could potentially avoid a loss because it's like you're prepared. It's like I see you getting information. In this image, this little boy has a rock in his hand and he's going to test to see how far is this fall? How far will this rock go? And I'm getting like before you're engaged all the way, you test it out. Wheel of Fortune. That's what turns things in your favor here with the Ace of Wands. And it leads to this Ten of Cups. Abundance, fulfillment. All right, so business actually looks good, Gemini, provided that you ask all the questions that you need. All right, here with Hidden Agenda, I just for kicks, I do want to see what it is, okay? Spirit, clarify this hidden agenda. What is this hidden agenda? The Six of Cups. Okay. There's another thing here about a gift. There could be like someone could say like if you sign up with me or if you do this for me, you're going to get a gift in exchange. They're enticing you with something. What's the hidden agenda here? Some of you have history with this person. Eight of Wands. Yeah, things are going to move forward. They want to advance things. Seven of Swords, but they're sneaky. Eight of Pentacles, the Star, the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Wands. This, when it comes to business, Gemini, the proposal coming your way, this person has the intentions of talking a good game. It's going to go this way. It's going to go that way. You can expect this payout. You can expect to make this much money. And in reality, they're not sure. But they're talking to you like they're sure. So your advice here, I mean, should be to get as much info. Trust your intuition, and yeah, that's the best I can offer, Gemini. as far as advice. Okay. So I'm going to leave your reading here. Hopefully you found this helpful. Excuse me. I hope this helped you out in some way, somehow. And now let's do your charms and your letters. If you want to stick around for that part of the reading, great. And if not, I understand. I appreciate you being here today. For those of you that do want to stick around, so let's see what you've got. Let's bring out the charms. Oh, I was going to clean these up. Very interesting reading, Gemini, for sure. All right. Spirit, when it comes to Gemini, can I please have some letters? Let's do letters for Gemini. We have one that fell. I can't tell what it is. Okay. B. That's bullshit, I'm thinking. Someone could have a dog. Thought this was a tall little doggy. Let's bring this lower. We got B-O, boss. Somebody could be a boss. B-A-Z. Oh, this E, best. I'm getting the word embezzle. Be careful. Sheesh. ESL, English as a second language. Someone could be an English teacher, a Spanish teacher. F-Z. Okay. So those are your letters. Let's get you your charmies. All right, your first one is the sun. Okay, so good times in store, Leo energy. Six of Pentacles reverse, something is not balanced. I've got the moon rune here, so trust your intuition. There's a little bit of confusion here. No is a complete sentence, so boundaries are pushed or highlighted here. What do you call it? Yeah, better boundaries. We got the Three of Swords in your tarot charm. So something about heartache, separation. Maybe this is connected to your past. We've got the shooting star here, going after your goals, going after your dreams. And then we've got the sun tarot card again. The sun and the moon, eclipse energy could be relevant. So Gemini, I'm getting there's very happy times in store for you after a piece of not having balance, not having what you need. You're getting it. Just how you go about getting it, be careful, right? Because you're not getting all the information. Here we've got a broken phone. So it could be that someone is delivering only part of the information you need, or you're only hearing part of it, right? We got the lotus symbol, so good fortune. Then we've got the phone here. So you're going to have an important phone call. With the eyeball, keep your eye open. That connects to that Ace of Cups with the eyeball on it, right? Pay attention. Letter N could be relevant. And we've got the two jumping beans here. Something comes in red hot, opportunities. That's why some of you feel like you have to act on it. And then we've got the King of Wands again. So fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person, maybe you're having a conversation with them. Okay. And you're telling someone no. Okay. So that is what I have for you, my lovely, beautiful, handsome Geminis. Until next time, stay real, stay blessed. Bye. Hey, my beautiful, charming, handsome Libras. How you doing? All right. Let's look at your predictions for the month of October. Happy birthday, Libra. Happy belated birthdays to some of you Libras if you celebrated already. All right, let's find out. What do you have going on this month? All right, Spirit, tell me about Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Okay, we got happy endings. Question mark. Okay, let's get you a little monster card. Oh, all right, Spirit. What does Libra have going on? Animal in the reverse. Your situation. All right. Tell me about Libra. We got Tree of Wisdom. See what the news is. Okay. What's going on for Libra? TikTok. What do we have going on? A snack. Tell me about Libra. What does Libra have going on? Tell me about, oh, should I leave those since they just stayed there? Okay. Yes. Kind of like those messages there. Bank deposit. Okay. Money moves. Good Lord. Okay. I know some of my Libra friends are going to be happy to see this. Okay. Spirit, what are the tea leaves for my beautiful, lovely, handsome Libras? What do I have going on? There's one. There's two. Three. Oh, okay. How many do you see is? There's too many, Spirit. I can't take all those. Just one more for good measure. Okay. Thank you. Okay, Libra. I had to get some coffee. Look at these next. Your first card here is Happy Endings with number 69. Feels skeptical of happy endings, distrusts fairy tale promises, believes reality is far from the fairy tale, and feels disillusioned. Questions the promises that seem too perfect. This is giving Knight of Cups energy, don't it? With a big ass heart, love bombing type of thing. Okay. You wanted a fairy tale, but life has shown its imperfections and our relationship isn't the perfect story, but it's real. Okay. Animal reversed. Okay, we'll see what this is about. There was another group that pulled animal, but it was upright. Okay, your situation here, we've got Tree of Wisdom. Grow to be a better person by taking knowledge from the Tree of Wisdom. Okay. And then here with TikTok, deadline, procrastination, too busy. 11/20 could be important. You might want to look up the angel number meaning behind that. November 20th could be relevant. April 11th. Okay. And then we've got snack here with obsession, physical attraction, sex appeal. Are you going to do some indulging, some self-care here? Because that's what we see here. Self-care Sunday, prioritizing rest, recharge emotionally, pampering yourself. Me time matters. Look at this person. They're in their phone in the bubble bath and they're still clothed partially. Okay. One candle is almost out. The other one is still strong and burning. I'm getting a little bit of an imbalance here. Okay, and then we got bank account deposit 5,276. You might want to look up the meaning behind that number. Money moves, smart decisions, strategic investments, building wealth, making my money work. Libra, what you doing over there? Okay, you're making money while you're in the bath time. You're relaxing. All right, I think this is a group that has been pushing too hard. You're being asked to have a little bit of fun. Not I mean, make time for you. Okay. Table, hard work ahead. I'm telling you, you've been pushing hard. Then here we've got hat. You will be playing a different role. Could it be that you're changing up your strategies, perhaps, when it comes to business, how you make money? Okay, spear, heartache over what you no longer have. Okay. Then we've got valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Okay. Hand, it says in need of help, assistance, and guidance. The letter M could be significant. Some of you have the marks of healers, or maybe you are a healer. Okay. Maybe some of you are like massage therapists, or you're into aesthetics, beauty. Okay, we've got new home, new attitude. Some of you are being advised to clean your home or get you a broom. Those, this is a season where or at the time that I'm posting this, we've got those cinnamon brooms that you hang on your door. It's supposed to bring good luck and offer you protection, right? Keep the evil out. But yeah, I'm getting, this is a month where you're going to be using a lot of your brain, a lot of your noggin to get out of situations or to generate more wealth in your life. But I'm getting that like you've been pushing very hard, pushing yourself too much, and you're advised to make a little bit of time for yourself. Let your money work for you. Let your talent work for you, whatever it is that you do. Very nice. Let's do your astro dice and get you a little bit more. Oh, I need to look at your animal card. Hold on. Animal in the reverse. This has a little spread. I never noticed that. Okay, the pentagram, upright and reversed. Okay, we'll have to do one of these readings. Okay, maybe for Halloween. Okay, anyways. So Animal, The Island of Lost Souls, directed by Earl C. Kenton, 1932. There is another number for you. Some of you are really into numerology or astrology. It says, when dealing with others, assuming one's superiority can lead to cruelty or worse, the exertion of power or force, by fear or force. The feeling that one is or knows better than anyone else can be mitigated through empathy, recognizing what we have in common with one another. Aren't we all hopeful animals in some form? In the reverse, it says instinctive energy need not be impulsive, though it can be. So Libra, it seems like you've been rushing, speeding, right? You're trying to meet some type of deadline. Others of you, maybe you haven't been following your impulse and you've been procrastinating because you're too busy doing other things, right? There's something you want to do that you don't have enough time in the day to do whatever this is. Okay, but Okay, now put yourself where you fit, but I've got a couple of groups here. So on one hand, we have those of you that have this goal or this aspiration to be successful. You feel that you are a master at what you do, that you know a lot, and that you are top of the league type of person in whatever capacity. But that's the downfall. Adopting that superiority complex, not saying that, all of you do, but some of you might, where you are like, I'm thinking of the story of the rabbit and the hare, where the rabbit would tease the tortoise, like, hey, I'm going to beat your ass. I'll get there before you. The rabbit was like burning himself out trying to make things happen. And the tortoise was more, what do you call it? Took his time, and he got there and he beat the rabbit. I don't remember exactly the details about like what happened to the rabbit, if he got injured and he couldn't make it to the deadline, or the entire story for some reason. I can't remember. I shouldn't have even brought it up if I don't know the fucking story. But anyway, I hope you do know of that story and you know where I'm going with this. Right? Like it seems like the rabbit took shortcuts or cheated or something, and the tortoise still made it before him. I'm getting this is a scenario where I'm going to have to edit some of this out. I'm getting that, not because you are top of the league and you're, top tier, that you shouldn't have to push, or you don't have to look for other strategies or continue learning. Because the Tree of Wisdom advises, like, grow to be a better person by taking knowledge from the Tree of Wisdom. So it's like, keep learning, keep improving. No matter if you consider yourself a master, no matter if other people consider you a master, we're never done learning in this lifetime. And adopting that, like, I know everything type of attitude will be your downfall and can delay things. And it's going to make your work harder, right? It's going to make you work harder. I'm getting a lot of you you're very dedicated. There's a lot of work here. It's like you take on different roles and you take on a lot of burdens by yourself, and you're being asked to seek guidance on how to improve or seek assistance to help. This could even be as basic as hiring someone to go clean your house, so that you can have this self-care, because maybe it's too much trying to clean your house, show up for work, and do your side hustle as well, right? So some of you have experienced loss, maybe loss in finances, loss in health, loss of something, and that's what you're trying to work through, trying to work with your new reality. This is heartache over what you no longer have, all right? So let's do your astro dice. All right, so we have got Venus, that's your ruling planet, in Cancer, very watery. In the 4th house, this is about the home. The 4th house is Cancer, right? So there's something about beautifying your home, right? Some of you, this is also self-care, which connects to this self-care Sunday card, right? Now, the 1st house is the self, but the 4th house is what contains your emotions. And you're being advised that self-care will help you feel better. Do something that's comforting to you. Cook more meals at home. Spend time with family, spend time with your mom, with, just family, just feel at home, right? Your roots, go back to your roots, go back to basics, go back to your foundation. Some of you could be traveling to your hometown, and I'm getting comfort, and I'm getting warm, savory meals, and really enjoying that. Feeling more love for those closest to you, for your immediate family, for your kids, for everyone that you are connected to. Love for your background, and it's like you're going back, whatever that means. Okay, let's get into your tarot. Spirit, what does Libra need to know for the rest of the month? Some of you could be texting quite a bit or be on your phone quite a bit. I see you constantly checking something. Yeah, some of you are hustlers, baby. Yes, you are. Tell me, what is happening for Libra? Okay, we've got suspension here with a hanged man. Okay, yeah. Pull back. Okay, hold on. Pisces energy. Some of you could be like psychics or consider yourself healers. Y'all need to guard your energy from others, or you feel very drained when you're interacting with others. You might be kind of like reclusive, not maybe introverted. That's the better word. So we've got the 10 of lightning in the reverse. You're coming out of your shell though, Libra. I get like some of you, because you've been so bogged down by work, you haven't been out there being social, not your usual social self. You could be a little bit on the introverted side. You're okay dealing with people and getting out there, but it's like you need to come back home and recharge. I'm getting this group is very empathic. You could work with your hands a lot, or you've got power in your hands, or something that you do with your hands is very important. Okay, you might show your hands a lot. All right, so we've got the King, Knight of Lightning in the reverse. Watch that temper, or someone around you has a temper. Air sign energy. This is also about not being as ambitious or as motivated. Okay, Spirit, tell me, what is happening for Libra this month? That was a fluke, don't worry. We've got the Seven of Candles, the Eight of Candles in the reverse. Yeah, you're kind of in the dark about something. You don't think it's the right time to make a move. Or some of you have been just procrastinating something that you need to. It's getting better, but it's not where it needs to be. Tell me about this Eight of Candles in the reverse. There's a delay here, a delay in change. Okay, we've got the 10 of Candles in the reverse. There's that dropping the burdens. 6 of Potions in the reverse, not wanting to repeat history. Oh my gosh, this is a lot of cards, y'all, but I feel it's part of your message. 6, the 4 of Pumpkins, and then we've got the 8 of Lightning. There is that boxed in energy. Ace of Potions in the reverse. So you feel something has been denied to you. Something has taken a long time. You're very drained, very overworked. Is everything an illusion? Am I going to be stuck here forever? 4 of Lightning, 8 of Lightning. 4 of Pumpkins, 8 of Lightning. That's holding on, being trapped or boxed in. But, you know, this 8 of Lightning is our own thoughts. With the 10 of Wands in the reverse, this could be seeking that assistance that you need. Because you don't want to repeat the past mistakes where it's been too difficult. You've struggled on your own. All right, tell me about, hold on. That's a lot. I don't typically pull that many cards, but your cards are overactive. Some of you, maybe you post stuff on TikTok or social media is a thing. You could be like content creators. Okay. Spirit, what's going on here with the 10 of Lightning in the reverse? You're like, I keep showing up and putting my shit out there and it's not growing. I'm not being seen. All right, tell me about the 10 of Lightning. Actually, over here, sheesh. Tell me about the Hangman. Okay, we have got the 6 of Lightning in the reverse. Yeah, some of you are upset. You're not able to release something or move on. You feel stuck. Nothing is changing. 5 of Candles. You're conflicted. There's competition. Page of Potions. What that person doing? I want to go over there. Queen of Potions reverse, but you're not trusting your own intuition. Tell me about the 10 of Lightning in the reverse, Spirit. What is happening for Libra? 2 of Candles. Yeah, you're reviewing the progress you've made or the lack thereof. You're at that fork in the road. What do I do to go where? Because you're like, I keep showing up. I keep doing the work and things are not changing. Tell me about the Knight of Lightning in the reverse. You could be even losing your temper or getting impatient with this. Okay. Tell me about this 3 of Candles in the reverse. Yeah, you're not able to see the future. This is picking up on your thoughts, Libra. It's your thoughts. All this sword energy. Tell me about the 8 of Candles in the reverse. What is happening here with the 8 of Candles in the reverse? We've got the 5 of Lightning in the reverse. Okay, well, that's nice. You're not upset over something not changing, or you're not upset over not getting that message. You're taking back power. You're taking back your control. You're like, you know what? I know I got it. 7 of Potions. Some of you could be into spell work or manifestation. With the 7 of Potions, you're like, you know what? I got my choices. I'm fine. I'm not pressed. You know what I mean? Fuck that. Page of Lightning. There's incoming news, ideas, the Sun reverse. You might not see it right now. Something feels a little bit dark. 10 of Potions, but just go with the flow. Go with the flow. Don't try to control everything, Libra. Things are going to fall into place when they need to. Tell me about this 10 of Candles in the reverse. What's going on? We have got the 9 of Pumpkins in the reverse. Yeah, so money seems delayed. Gratification seems delayed because maybe you're working less. The Ace of Candles. But you need to work less so that you can have a more solid beginning. Page of Pumpkins. Something is going to start slow, start small. But the blessing, even though it's delayed, it's still on the horizon. You're overcoming challenges and setbacks. What I'm getting to tell you, Libra, is that you've been pushing too hard. You've been stressing too much. You're being asked to pull back your energy. Don't be so negative about things not moving at the rate that you want them to. My bank account still doesn't look like what I want it to look. I'm still not getting the visibility that I want. It's going to take time. If you've been working very hard, you're being asked to pull back. Focus on you, release it for a little bit, and then come back to it, because you're burnt out. 10 of Wands in the reverse. You're burnt out, and as a result, the content that you are creating or the work that you're doing is not at the quality that you're used to. There's something about quality declining or doing something just to get something done. This is giving like mass producing or mass, like you feel like you're too busy, you're running out of time. This is just an example, right? You are mass producing. Or for example, like if you're a social worker and you're being advised, hey, this is your caseload. You have to go see all these people in this month. And it's like your caseload doubles, right? As a social worker, you have to go and spend some time, do the interview and, bond, build rapport with the person that you're the case manager of. And then here come another group of 20 clients and you have to go and see them as well. So your interactions with those groups of people are much shorter so that you can meet your deadline, so that you can see everybody. But as a result, you're not building that rapport with the people that you're connected to. It's like, okay, hi, how you doing? Everything fine? Okay, bye. Okay, that's it. That was your interaction. And then if you ask the person, hey, did so-and-so come over here? And they're like, who? I don't know. Oh, they were here like 5 minutes, and they, something like that, right? I'm getting like reduced quality without, I'm not trying to offend you, Libra, but something about like get some rest so that you can bring back better. You can come back better. You can improve. Okay. All right. Hopefully that made sense. Jeez, took me forever to get it out. All right. Tell me about this 6 of Cups in the reverse. What is this about? All right. We've got the 7 of Lightning. Yeah. Strategy. Think of your strategy. How do you avoid the past? How do you avoid repeating that? Chariot, by overcoming and having some determination. But this Empress reversed is telling me that you're not as confident in it. King of Candles and the 3 of Pumpkins in the reverse. So you want this, but you don't want to commit or you don't want to agree to whatever this is. You want to do things your own way? Okay. You want to do things your own way? You need help, Libra, for whatever it is that you're trying to do. You've got to reach out. Tell me about the 4 of Pumpkins. What's going on? The Ace of Candles, this new beginning. Okay, so you've got a new beginning on lockdown. Maybe this by the end of the year here, because I see this angel, right? And Christmas is upon us. So you're being crowned, right? You're being illuminated. Your crown chakra is being illuminated. You're getting the knowledge that you need. Tell me about this 8 of Swords. What's going on? We have got the Tower. Yeah, you're breaking free from that prison that you've been in. I feel that a tower is actually a good thing. 7 of Candles, yeah. You're standing your ground. Ace of Lightning reverse. You're not sure exactly about all the facts and what all you need to know, but you see the potential there with the Page of Pumpkins. The 10 of Potions, but you see that it's going to get you to what, get you to where you need. But yeah, it's like you don't have all the facts right now. But you're going to work with whatever information or whatever ideas you have in order to push something forward. Jeez, Libra, what the hell? I do want to clarify a couple of instances here. Tell me about the Hanged Man with the 5 of Lightning, with the 6 of Lightning in the reverse. What is that about? Why are they stuck, or what is this? All right, we've got the High Priestess. Judgment. For some of you are in disconnect from a partner, love or business. You're not communicating. This person is coming back around, apologizing. But here with, who got this? Gemini did. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini where there was something about a hidden agenda, or someone is not telling you the full story, the whole truth. So that's why you're having to go within. What is that? The 10 of Pentacles, about a commitment. You feel maybe trapped in a commitment or some type of contract. You might want to look at the Gemini reading, or some of you might have Gemini in your chart. The long term, you want the long term, but you're not sure if this is it. For those of you that have had a fallout with someone, there could be someone, trying to, I guess, explain, but they do it in a slick way. They're not revealing all the facts. Tell me about this 10 of Swords in reverse with the 2 of Candles, the 7 of Pentacles. Be patient. It's going to take time to grow whatever it is that you're trying to grow. Tell me about the Knight of Lightning in the reverse with the 3 of Candles in the reverse. Why are they lacking foresight over here? The 4 of Wands. The 4 of Axes, my bad. Y'all need rest. Y'all been pushing too hard is the main message here. Y'all need to go through some recovery, some hibernation. Some of you need to take some time off. Tell me about the 8 of Candles in the reverse with the 5 of Lightning in the reverse. The 3 of Swords. Yeah, you're brokenhearted, and that's why it's like you need to pull back. Justice. Okay, so once things come back into balance for you. You are going in a new direction here, or there's some new beginning here that's fated or destined some way, somehow. All right. What about this 10 of Wands reversed with the 9 of Pumpkins reversed? And then we've got Lorna, which is death. So yeah, you're putting an end to these burdens, these responsibilities, and you're coming into a more stable place. New love, new contract. It's secure, it's stable. Patience. Okay. Tell me about the 6 of Cups reversed with the 7 of Lightning. What about this? The 8 of Swords trapped in your head again, overthinking something. And the 9 of Pumpkins, the 4 pumpkins with the Ace of Candles, the 5 of Swords. There's that sneaky, argumentative. Is this Libra or is this someone else? Give me an upright or a major. I mean, give me a major or an even. If it's a yes, give me a court card or an odd card if it's not. Okay. Justice. Okay, so things are going to be righted. The wrongs are going to be righted. Things come back into balance. This is your own card. Page of Pentacles. And then we've got the 6 of Cups. Doing something again. Okay. Doing something again. For some Libras, there could be actual legal matters going on for you. And that's what's been delaying the progress in your life, right? Having to wait for somebody to make a decision on your case. All right, tell me about the of Lightning with the Tower. What is changing here? Judgment. There we go. That death and rebirth again. After this is destroyed out of your life, you have the opportunity for a reset. And we have got the, what is this? The Hermit. All right, you're like, you know what? I give up. There's a sense of renewal, of release also. This death and rebirth process. I always call it like the shit or get off the pot time here with the little trumpet. Like someone is blowing the horn like, all right, it's time. And you're like, all right, got my hands up. Don't shoot. Something is going to make sense to you out of the blue. Because this is your energy. And I did ask what's blocking you, or, you know. So Libra, I'm going to leave your reading here. If you want to join me for the charm section, that is what I'm doing next. If not, I appreciate you being here with me today and spending some time. And I hope to see you in the next one. Until next time, stay real, stay blessed. And for those of you sticking around, hold on, let me clean these up so we can pull your charms and letters for confirmation. All of a sudden, I got so tired. Libra, I'm telling you, y'all need a rest, honey. Yes, you do. Okay, all right. What are the letters for my beautiful, lovely, handsome Libras? All right, we got C, CJ, movie. Movies could be significant. Letter N, LL, LO, long, J, JJ, P. We don't have enough vowels in this group. PT, physical therapy, movie. Let's see if we can get you some vowels. Okay, good Lord. That didn't work. S, 6, Q, NH, Q, I, PFT, PTF. All right, let's get you some. Oh, what? My energy went the hell down, all the way down. Good Lord. All right, so we got number 4 here. So this connects to, who's the 4th? Aries with the Emperor. So taking control, taking the lead. You also got the 4th house in your astrology. So Cancer could be significant. And 4 is about stability and structure, your foundation, your roots. Okay, we got the shells here. So some of you are very psychic, very intuitive. All right, trust that intuition of yours. We've got the Sun. That's about vacation time, good times in store, happy times with children, illumination even. And then here with the shooting star, I'm getting you're going after what you desire, your goals, okay? It is about manifestation, Aquarius energy. And then we've got the bunny on the broomstick. So this Halloween season could be significant, or there's something about you manifesting. That doesn't even work, right? You could be into spell work, witchcraft, identify as a witch. Something is coming in quick. And then we've got no is a complete sentence. You might want to go check out the Gemini reading, because I feel like you even got similar charms, and I did mix them up. We've got the moon. So the sun and the moon. So the eclipse could have been important for you. You did have eclipses this past year, right? So this is more about your intuition, but as well as fear, overcoming your fears, overcoming adversity. That's what this Emperor is doing. All right. And then here with the sun, I'm getting like y'all could be in the spotlight, standing out. We've got black cat energy. So depending on your view of cats, cat could be a two-faced friend, or cats could be about you being very intuitive when it comes to making moves. You're independent. I did get very like introverted energy for this group, even though you guys are social. All right, we've got the star here with Aquarius energy. So going after your dreams again, there's something about you manifesting quicker. All right, we've got the Queen of Hearts. So water sign energy, and the Seven of Pentacles. So working on your investments, building, growing, showing up, doing what you have to. We've got the boat. This is about navigating or traveling, or maybe you like boats or you're going on a boat ride. We got the letter M, putting her over there. We've got a bead that reminds me of the sun. So more solar plexus energy. And then that was it. Wait, the rocking horse, I covered it. Rocking in place. So it's giving that, stuck energy that you were feeling. But I do feel that it's going to be a period of you breaking through your fears and saying no, putting your boundaries where you need to, and just keeping on, okay? Keep on keeping on. So my lovely Libras, that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching and spending some time here with me today. I hope you found this reading insightful. Until next time, stay real, stay blessed. Bye. Hey Aquarius, welcome to your reading. Let's see what's in store for you from now till the end of October, or whenever you come across this reading. For Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I appreciate you being here today, Aquarius. Hope you're having a good day. All right, Spirit, tell me about Aquarius. Okay, imprisonment. We're going to do your oracle cards first, and then we're going to get into astro dice and tarot, and then we're going to finish off with some charms and letters if you're into that. Okay. All right, what's the situation for Aquarius in the month of October, or whenever they come across this reading? The Fire of Rebirth. Okay, let's pull you a little monster card. All right, what does Aquarius need to know for the month ahead? Getting a little bent up on me. Tell me about Aquarius's month ahead. Good Lord, Aquarius. Now, what is happening? Okay, finally. Let's see what the news is. Okay, what's the news for Aquarius? What is the news for Aquarius? Oh, okay. You got 3 on this one. Okay. And let's see about the gossip here. What's going on with Aquarius? Tell me about Aquarius. Okay. And let's get you some tea leaves. Oh. Okay. This one. There was one flipped over too, right? The dog barking. Oh, okay. You got quite a few tea leaves. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna take them. I'm gonna argue. Okay. Aquarius, what do you have going on, honey? Okay. Look, imprisonment number 59. Consequences of non-compliance can be severe and lasting. Disregard for rules disrupts order and invites conflict. Hidden legal dangers lurk and threaten your peace. Relationship-wise, it says, I want to follow the rules we set and not be tempted to break them. I value our boundaries and know that they protect us. Right? Some of you could be having legal issues or be dealing with someone that has legal matters for non-compliance. Okay. Hidden legal dangers lurk. There's also receipts and stuff like that. So we're going to find out what this is about. We got the Fire of Rebirth, reborn in the flames to gain new life. So this is a phoenix rising from the ashes. And here with the cleanse, detox, ridding negativity, purification. And then we've got brick wall, defense mechanism, guarded, hard to reach. And then we've got receipts, evidence, guilty as charged, exposed. Real versus fake, commitment issues, afraid to settle down, avoiding intimacy, fear of loss of freedom. It's complicated. And then here, unbothered, peace despite chaos, calm attitude, detachment from negativity, not my drama. Some of you could be a witness to legal stuff going on in the lives of someone around you. Or this could be you, Libra. I mean, Aquarius, put yourself where you fit. You're trying to distinguish what's real from fake. And you're keeping mental receipts of all the people that you're dealing with. And it's like you're blocking them off. Or there's a blockage here. You're going to be hard to reach. And you're going to be the one that's unbothered. All right, even in this image, the eggs are about new beginnings. Here, she's protected in her bubble. We're going to see what that card is about. Okay. And then your tea leaves. We've got dog barking, advice from a friend. And then we've got rose. Romance is in the air. We've got career. That's being highlighted. We've got eagle. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. We've got quill. Get back to basics. And then with yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. That connects to your imprisonment card. Dogs, getting together with friends. So there's a lot of friendship activity this month for you, Aquarius. We've got the month of November here. And horseshoe, good luck. I get your luck is trending around, Aquarius. Yes, it is. Right now, maybe you don't see it. You're going through this purging process currently. You're purging yourself of certain things, certain people, certain situations to get what you really deserve, to get what you really want. Let's look at your oracle card real quick with the egg. This is the movie Alien, directed by Ridley Scott in 1979. That year could be significant. Oh God, it's moving right towards you. It's not always clear. That's a very classic, iconic line in the movie. Oh, all right. It's not always clear that we're only at the beginning of a situation. The stranger the circumstance, the less able we are to predict the way it can evolve over time, with potentially shocking results. Gut-wrenching decisions may be forced upon us when we have limited means with which to respond. But any new encounter, no matter how awful, can prove to be a crucible that helps us recognize our inner strength. Upright, it says, take care when peering into the unknown. So some of you Aquariuses, follow the rules when it comes to something that you're trying to do regarding business or regarding even investing into certain people here with romance in the air and friends, okay? It's like you're keeping mental receipts of the people around you. People are going to show you who they really are. And whoever is purged out of your life is meant to not be in your life. You're being protected. Spirit is blocking off people and situations from you in order to keep you, to preserve you, because you're over here unbothered. Now, like I said, some of you might witness you're detaching from friends or certain groups of people that no longer share your ideals. They could be engaging into some shady business that you want no part of. And that's why you're getting rid of them. You no longer resonate with the way that they think or the way that they operate, whoever these people are. Okay. So, and for some of you in the very literal sense, it could indicate some type of legal troubles because rules were not followed in the past. And it's like now you're paying the consequences for whatever this is. And you have to go back to basics because you've been tested. You've been called out on your stuff. So push yourself where you fit. That's what I always say. I'm like, it's not going to apply to everyone, right? Let's get into your astrology dice before we get into your tarot. Spirit, what energy is Aquarius working with this month? All right, we've got Uranus. That's your planet. In Libra, in the 4th house. Okay, interesting. Libra, you might want to look at the Libra reading because Libra, you might want to look at all the air sign readings. Aquarius, you are still connected to your sister air signs. So y'all are going to share some stuff in common. You might have some of these placements in your own astrology chart. But Libra just got this about the 4th house, but they had Cancer, Venus in Cancer in the 4th, and you have Uranus in Libra in the 4th. So the scales are being balanced. Something is definitely changing when it comes to home, property, real estate, big ticket items, big purchase items, right? You're investing into something, but before you invest, you're being advised to scope this out. Really pay attention to those receipts you've been keeping. Do you want to invest in this? If you invest, how is this going to play out in the long run? Because Uranus is a planet of disruption and shakeups. It's kind of like tower energy, right? Where some people compare the tower to Pluto and Mars, right? But Uranus can very much be a tower because it's like this volcano energy that you never know when it's going to erupt. It just does. It shakes things up. It electrifies things. And in Libra, it has to do something with karmic justice, with partnerships and connections, with open enemies. Something is disrupting your foundation this month, but it's meant to purge, right? The 4th house is also about our deep, the feelings that nobody knows. This is our internal self. So something about how you're changing, how you're thinking way deep down is changing. This has to do with your roots, also with your foundations in life. Your parents, your mother, your father even. Well, the father's more like the 9th house type of thing. But the 4th house is definitely connected to family. the one that you're close to, like the closest ones to you. So there's a release here. This is also where we hide our childhood wounds even, right? Okay, well, it goes beyond the feelings here. I'm looking at all your cards. Sunflowers could be a sign for you this month. All right, let's get into your tarot. Spirit, what does Libra have? Libra, what does Aquarius have this month? I'm telling you, go check out the Libra reading and the Gemini reading. Spirit, tell me, what does Aquarius have this month? What's going on with Aquarius? In the very literal sense or in the day-to-day, some of you could be undergoing some detox program where you are committing yourself to changing up your health routine, things that you consume, right? Like, I don't know, because this girl is drinking something. There could be, maybe you're drinking detox teas or something like that. Doing a cleanse. We've got the Ace of Potions. Okay, yes, it's giving drink, something you're drinking also. Okay, Ace of Potions. So there's a new beginning here. All right, a renewal, a rebirth is also indicated with the Ace of Cups. Spirit, what's going on for Aquarius this month? Tell me about this Ace of Cups. What is happening? The Magician, you're manifesting new love, a new opportunity that you really enjoy. Virgo energy. Was that Virgo and Gemini? Tell me about Aquarius. What is Aquarius manifesting this month? We have got the Tower. We're just talking about the Tower. So massive change is coming. There's changes in the home. Some of you could be purchasing a new home, or there's something unexpected that happens in the home. I'm getting plumbing issues for some of you guys. I don't know. Your own plumbing or your house's plumbing. Okay. I'm telling you. Some of these messages are quite literal. Something is going on at your high house that requires a plumbing thing. Something is stuck. All right, we've got the Knight of Lightning in the reverse with the Queen of Lightning. All right, someone is not amused by something taking too long or somebody being too reckless or overly impulsive. Queen of Pumpkins reverse. Some of you, this could be a third-party situation that you're dealing with where there's, as I'm getting 2 feminine energies and 1 masculine energy. Nine of Lightning reverse, trying to overcome a situation that has been stressful. All right, tell me, what is Aquarius manifesting? Something is happening unexpectedly. Is this the 8 of Pumpkins regarding employment, regarding work? And then we've got the Queen of Candles in the reverse. Okay, back of the deck, we've got the King of Candles in the reverse, the Knight of Lightning in the reverse again. All right, so I'm getting a love triangle for some of you. For others of you, this is multiple people involved in this situation. Something is disrupting your foundation. It could be changes at work also, to where there's someone that's upset that gets a new job, or maybe this is you. Maybe you're not wanting to be bogged down by whatever this is, and you're like, you know what, I'm out of here. But there's a change to the career here, and someone is upset. Yeah, you're like, I am surrounded by toxicity. And if it's not a work thing, I'm getting them for the most part, Aquarius, and don't come for me. I'm getting there's issues with your house. Something needs to be fixed there. There's a repair that needs to happen. This is giving major renovation, major improvement. So there's a house that's falling apart that needs fixing. Tell me about the Ace of Potions. What is this Ace of Potions? Okay, Knight of Lightning. Okay, same people. So we have got the 5 of Candles in the reverse, the Queen of Lightning in the reverse, and the Knight of Lightning. All right, this Queen of Lightning in the reverse is someone that is not happy. You're trying to fix things with someone by being a smooth talker. You, Aquarius, that's you. Or you're the one that's upset, Queen of Lightning reversed. Or you are the Knight of Lightning. Put yourself where you fit. But I'm getting like you're trying to come back, fix a situation with someone, come out of conflict, come out of competition, whatever this is. Okay. Yeah, you're using your charm. The Emperor, you're calling the shots. 5 of Potions in the reverse. You're trying to recover, get over the loss of someone. All right. What is happening here? Tell me about Aquarius, Spirit. What's going on with Aquarius? Tell me about the Magician. The Knight of Candles. Some of you are manifesting a move towards what? The Hermit reverse. Coming out of no contact with someone, or engaging with someone a little bit more. This is travel plans. Some of you could be changing residence, location. For some, as a side message, I'm getting you have to temporarily leave your home while it's getting renovated or fixed. And it's like you have choices of like where to go. Okay, tell me about the Tower. What's happening for Aquarius? What is happening for Aquarius? 10 of Lightning reversed. Okay, so this disruption is not too terrible. It's not something that you expected, that you didn't expect. It's something expected, whatever this is. So it's not as shocking or as surprising. You're like, I know I gotta get out of here. I know I gotta move. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. We've got the Lovers in the reverse. Gemini energy and Scorpios on the table. Max Dennison. Max could be somebody's name. Knight of Potions in the reverse. The Nine of Pumpkins in the reverse. The Star. You remain hopeful or optimistic about coming to an agreement or coming to terms with someone. You're kind of, what is this message, Aquarius? What are you trying to say? What is this, what am I getting this saying? The juice is worth the squeeze. Is what you're saying, Aquarius. The juice is worth the squeeze. You're hopeful, but something is not happening when you want it to happen. You're like, okay, so this offer is not accepted. All right, I'm not getting the offer that I want, but I know it's going to happen. Got the Star. You're okay. You're unbothered. You're like, I know, Seven of Potions. I still have choices. It's like there's an offer or something that comes your way that you see the potential in it. And you're like, yes, that's what I've been looking for. And then it doesn't pan out. And you're like, oh, well, I still have these other options. I still have these other potions to test. I don't know. Some of you could be playing the field when it comes to romance because you have been restricted for far too long. And you're like, you know what? I've been great out now. I'm getting a song from Camila Cabello. There's a little clip of her saying, I swear on my life that I've been a good girl, but tonight I don't want to be her. Aquarius, what you doing over there? Okay. What? I swear on my life that I've been a good girl, but tonight I don't want to be her, honey. Okay. All right. Jeez. That's for some of you, not all of you, but Aquarius, what you doing? Hold on. Okay. Tell me about the Queen of Candles in the reverse. Some of you are using your looks to entice others. Okay, what? I mean, no judgment. That's what we do. Do whatever you got to do, Aquarius. Not me, but it's sheesh. Okay. We got the Page of Potions in the reverse. You're not emotionally invested. I feel this Queen of Candles is you. This Queen of Candles in the reverse. The Nine of Lightning. The Three of Candles. Okay, hold on. Okay, and then we've got the Page of Pumpkins in the reverse. You're kind of stressed out, Aquarius. You're ready for a change. You're like, I have been showing up, doing the work, doing what I got to, but you know what? I'm going to change my life. I see you stepping into your power, Aquarius, where you are manifesting major change in your life. And you're going about it in a non-traditional way. You are non-traditional anyway, right? But something about how you are seeking opportunities, seizing opportunities is very different from what you've been used to. I get you've been a good girl, a good boy, whatever, however you identify. Okay, you've been very guarded and you're like, forget it. It didn't work for me. All right, all hell is going to break loose. Like, bitches, back off. I'm coming. Not on me. And you're over here very unbothered. You're like, what? What did I say? What did I do? I'm just showing up. I'm just being me. Okay, I'm being me. I don't need to give you no explanations or nothing like that. Leave me alone. Back off. All right. And it's like you go after certain opportunities or there's opportunities coming your way and you say no. And you're like on to the next one. Okay, you're hopeful that the right offer is going to come along, that the right person is going to come along. You're not falling for these guys, right? For these characters. Interesting. All right. Tell me about this Ace of Cups with the Queen of Lightning reversed and the Five of Candles reversed. The Moon. All right. It's secret. It's hidden. You're like, Pisces energy. Some of you are psychic, intuitive. All right. Nine of Cups. Yeah. You're like, I know it's going to happen for me. I don't see it, but I feel it. I sense it. I'm getting that commitment. I'm getting that contract. I am calling it in. Yeah, some of you are very psychic, very intuitive. You've been very patient and you're waiting for this breakthrough. Some of you, you're manifesting stuff while you sleep. You're getting over heartache, especially connected to a partnership or something that didn't pan out the way that you wanted it to. You were very prim and proper before, Aquarius. Not that you're not right now, but you were more like, oh, I don't want to stir the pot. Oh, I want to conform. I want to be traditional. I want to fit in. But you're like, no more. Tell me about the Magician with this Knight of Candles. Tell me about the Magician with the Knight of Candles. You're manifesting change. Okay. The Star. You're manifesting what you're hoping for. This is you. Some of you are in the public eye or in the spotlight. I see you gaining more attention, more traction. Look at you. You look good. You look good. You're independent because you've been working on yourself. Some of you, like, you're slimming down or there's something about your physique coming through. Power. Yeah, you're undergoing a major glow up, Aquarius. Some of you with that detox and the cleanse, I'm getting like you've been on a diet, you've been purging stuff that is artificial from your diet. It's giving glow up. You've come a long way from where you were 7 months ago, 7 years ago, something about the last 7 something. Okay, and now you're stepping into this very confident version of yourself. Tell me about the Tower with the lightning in the reverse here with the Ten of Swords in reverse. What is this about? Oh, okay. We got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, you're breaking free from the lack of confidence, right? You were not feeling yourself before. You are now. Again, there's something about slimming down. The Three of Cups. Some of you have been involved in third-party situations. Some of you, you're emerging from your shell. You're more confident now. You want to be more social also. It's like you felt imprisoned or like you couldn't be yourself. And you are now, unapologetically yourself. The Empress, male or female, doesn't matter. That's who you are stepping into. This abundant, good-looking version of yourself. I'm getting lots of people trying to get your attention. They're attracted to you, particularly this King of Wands. Someone could be at a distance from you, admiring you from afar. The Wort here with the Magician. The Six of Wands. Who are you, Aquarius? My goodness. Some of you, you're giving celebrity status, popularity, clout. That if you're not someone that's like famous or someone that really stands out, that's where you're headed. And look at you, you're wearing your fancy hat. You're wearing your fancy hat. And you're like, yes, like, where to go next? Yes, okay. This is some of you, if you're into commitment, you're giving power couple vibes. If you're single, you're bringing in somebody that matches your energy and you're excited about it. It's like there's something that doesn't work out and you're like, that's okay, on to the next one, and the next one is it. You could be kissing a couple of toads before you get your prince or princess. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles with the Lovers reversed. Some of you don't want commitment. You just want to have a good time, and that's okay. Yeah, you don't want commitment. You're like, I am feeling myself. I look good. I want someone to make me feel good now. Knight of Wands. And for those of you that are married or coupled up, this is about bringing more passion into your life, fixing something with your partner. Page of Wands, doing stuff together again. It's like with the Four of Cups, y'all had come into this like routine. Three of Swords, same thing over and over. It got a little bit boring. You want a little bit of excitement. Some of you could go on a fishing trip or be by water. Those of you that are in connections, it's that change. Okay. Tell me about this Queen of Candles in the reverse with a Page of Potions in the reverse. Seven of Cups. You got choices. It's like I said before. It's like, oh, you're not it. That's okay. On to the next one. I got people to choose from. There you are, manifesting all your little cups because you look good, because you feel good, because you feeling yourself, honey. You more money, more beauty, more abundance, more handsomeness. Doesn't matter. Like I said, gender is out the door over here. Okay. Six of Axes. You're breaking free from restriction is what's happening, Aquarius, and you look good doing it. Okay. I'm gonna leave your reading here. If this is where we're parting ways, that's okay. It's cool. I have the charm section where I'm going to pull some confirmation charms and letters. And if you don't want to stick around and this is it for you, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Until next time, stay real, stay blessed. And for those of you that do want to stick around and hang out, well, let's get you your charms, honey. All right. Spirit, tell me. For Aquarius, what's going on? Tell me about the letters. All right. So we have you, BMW. Ooh, some of you are upgrading a vehicle or you drive a BMW. That's giving fanciness. Okay. W. M. V. DMV. N. NV. Nevada. Neve. Fell. Florida. C. I'm getting California. CU. Oh, not the CUM. Sheesh. Mr. Mr. Elk. I'm so bad at this, y'all, but we try. Elk. I'm getting like country vibes, like being out in nature, or maybe you like being outdoors. Okay. Crumb. CRUM. You ate and you left no crumbs, Aquarius. Hey, crumb. Hell yeah, you left no crumbs. Okay. All right, let's get your charms. Let's look at this closely. I swear on my life that I've been a good girl. Birthday cake, all right. Maybe somebody's birthday is coming up. You celebrating something. We've got the double hearts and the world with a heart. Some of you, maybe you are connecting with a romantic love interest online on the internet, or something you do on the internet is important to you, important for you. Here we have got the star, right? Very healing. I'm getting like there's a wish come true. This is your card. A wish come true. There is strong potential here. Celebrity status, recognition, popularity. 7 of Diamonds. That is a 7 of Pentacles. So you're showing up, doing the work, putting in the effort. Here with the penny, this is about investments. The year 1978 could be relevant. We've got the word angel here. Somebody's name could be angel, or you have angelic guidance or protection around you. Here with the leaf, I'm getting like some of you could be disconnected from family. You feel like a leaf in the wind. This is a group that is breaking from chains, from possibly even detaching from family, because you're trying to ground yourself here. We've got the smoky quartz. You're being advised to work with that to ground yourself. We've got McDonald's French fries. Okay. And then the blue paper clip. So this is about your health, right? Your well-being. Some of you maybe you're eating in a more structured manner, eliminating stuff from your diet. Okay. We've got the flight rune here. So there is a trip on the horizon. Okay. Rose quartz, you're being advised to work with rose quartz to bring in more love and beauty, handsomeness. All right, and here with a flat stone, this is about balance and being grounded. There's a lot about needing to ground your energy this month and connect to nature. Aquarius, be outdoors. Meditation here with yoga. Okay, some of you maybe you enjoy yoga or meditation. And then with the red jumping bean, there's something, an opportunity that comes in rather quickly, unexpectedly. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I truly appreciate it. Until next time, stay real, stay blessed. Bye.